In today's fast-paced world, peace often feels like a distant dream. We are bombarded with constant noise, endless demands, and a never-ending stream of information. Our hearts yearn for tranquility, a quiet space where we can simply be. This longing for peace is a universal human experience, a deep-seated desire for something more than the chaos that surrounds us. True, lasting peace cannot be found in external things. It comes from within, from a deep connection with our Creator. God's peace is unlike anything the world offers. It's a deep sense of calm that transcends circumstances. Inviting God's peace into our lives begins with a simple choice, a decision to turn towards Him. It's a conscious effort to shift our focus from the worries and anxieties that consume us to the presence of God. This can be done through prayer, meditation, or simply spending time in nature, reflecting on His creation. One practical way to cultivate peace is to practice mindfulness. This involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By focusing on the present, we free ourselves from the worries of the past and the anxieties of the future. Another powerful tool for inviting peace is gratitude. Taking time each day to acknowledge the good things in our lives can shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. Creating a peaceful environment can also contribute to a sense of calm. Prayer is a direct line of communication with God. It's an opportunity to pour out our hearts, to share our joys and sorrows, our hopes and fears. It's a chance to ask for guidance, strength, and comfort. Through prayer, we invite God's presence into our lives. We open ourselves to His love, His grace, and His peace. Prayer is not a magic formula for solving all our problems, but it is a powerful tool for transforming our perspective. It helps us to see our challenges through the lens of faith, knowing that God is with us every step of the way. Prayer can take many forms. The important thing is to come to God with an open heart and a willingness to listen. Through prayer, we find peace in the midst of the storm. Life is full of challenges. There will be times when we face storms that seem insurmountable. During these difficult moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, lost, and afraid. But even in the midst of the storm, God's peace is available to us. Trusting in God during challenging times doesn't mean denying our feelings or pretending that everything is okay. It means acknowledging our pain and vulnerability while holding on to the belief that God is with us, even in the darkest of times. When we trust in God, we find strength to face our challenges. We are empowered to persevere, knowing that God is our refuge and strength. Throughout history, countless individuals have found peace in the midst of adversity through their faith in God. Their stories serve as powerful reminders of God's presence and power. One such story is that of Corrie ten Boom, a Dutch Christian who hid Jews from the Nazis during World War II. Despite facing unimaginable danger and eventually being imprisoned in a concentration camp, Corrie held on to her faith and found peace in the midst of unimaginable suffering. Another inspiring example is that of Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor in Calcutta, India. Despite witnessing immense poverty and suffering, Mother Teresa radiated peace and joy. These stories demonstrate that God's peace is not dependent on our circumstances. It is a gift freely given to those who seek it with open hearts. God's peace is a gift waiting to be received. It's a source of strength, comfort, and hope that is available to everyone, regardless of their circumstances. As we open our hearts and minds to God's presence, we will discover a peace that surpasses all understanding. It's a peace that transcends our circumstances, a quiet confidence that everything will be all right, even when life feels chaotic and uncertain. This peace is not a destination, but a journey. It's a daily choice to turn towards God, to seek His presence, and to trust in His plan for our lives. Embracing God's peace is not about escaping the challenges of life, but about facing them with courage and hope. Choose to embrace God's peace today, and discover the transformative power of His love in your life.